Greetings and welcome to another chilly morning here on the Darling Downs. We're down to 7 degrees this morning, so the nights and early mornings are steadily cooling off. The days are still nice and warm. Like yesterday got up to 30 degrees. I was doing some outdoors work and I was sweating a lot. So, yeah, big difference at the moment. It's super dry still, no rain in sight, completely clear skies. Like, wow. We have not had any proper cloud cover. It's quite extraordinary, but hey, that's what happens. We are heading into the drier part of the year, but yeah, the last 2-3 years have been wetter than average. So yeah, this will probably be, if it keeps going like this will probably be our coldest winter in a while, especially in terms of the overnight temperatures. Because yeah, last few winters, yeah, we had some cold spells and all that, but not so much ongoing. Like, yeah, if it keeps going like this, we'll get some good frosts this year. So yeah, wait and see what happens. But if it really is this dry, that means down south it probably won't have much snow if it really is like this. But we'll see. We've had, last year was an above average season for snow in the alpine regions, and they've already had some isolated events this year, including a few times through the summer. So we'll see what happens. And they just had some recently down there, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, today I wanted to talk about achieving location independence, and I wanted to really tie that into content creation and my YouTube goals. So I've been doing a lot of thinking recently just on where do I go from here, because yeah, I've done a lot of things. My ventures have changed, my goals have changed. Well, that is true and that isn't true. Like, in a sense, I realized my primary goal of what I really want to achieve, the type of life I want to live, that hasn't really changed. But what has changed is how to get there. So at the moment, I'm 25, right? I'm halfway through my 20s, and the stage I'm at now, I really am at the stage where I need to break into a career. All right. Now, I'm not set on any single path where, okay, this is my job, this is my profession, I want to work this the rest of my life. I'm not like that. It's not, oh, I want to be a doctor or this, and then just work that career. Like, no, I am someone, I will probably have multiple careers, not just multiple jobs, but multiple careers. There's a difference. But given now that I'm like this close to finishing my studies in environmental science, I really, of course, want to do something with that. I don't just want to have studied and then do nothing with it. So at this stage, it's looking likely that I will be able to stay on with the Rangers and do something with them, even if it's part-time or casual. First, that's okay. I'm fine with that. I can keep going at my current job to really fill in the gaps. But I want to work full-time. I want to start stacking up and yeah, becoming more financially independent. Well, in a sense, like, all right, I am already financially independent. Like, I don't rely on, I'm not on any government handouts, don't rely on my parents. Financially, I'm already independent. I pay for myself. Like, I am very lucky in terms of, I don't even like the word lucky, because it's like, I am in this position because of I am blessed for the opportunities that have been presented to me, yes. But at the same time, like, I took action on those opportunities, and that's got me into the position I am now, where I live out here. Like, I am blessed to have the opportunity to live how I live, but at the same time, I had to work to get there. So the way I live now, I live off-grid in a caravan, so I don't have a power bill. I don't have a water bill either, because yeah, it's all collected with rainwater. I have a solar powered bore and the creek there, of course. So yeah, no power bill, no water bill. So that of course saves a lot. And yeah, but in everything else, like, I still pay my way, of course. Like, I have to pay for groceries, I have to pay part of the council rates and all that stuff. So I'm not reliant on anyone else in terms of finances, right? But at the same time, I'm not fully financially independent, where I'm able to just not worry about money. I would say true financial independence is where you don't have to worry about money, where you can be like, all right, I don't have to worry about money ever again. That's the position I want to be in. I'm not there yet. I'm not. And I've done reasonably well, I would say. Recently, recently I've had a few setbacks financially, like just extra costs and all this stuff. And I mean, it was worth it. Like I upgraded the battery setup that I have in the caravan. I upgraded the battery setup and got an extra one and redid part of that. And yeah, there's a few extra expenses and all that. So yeah, I'm a bit down in my finances at the moment. So I'm really just trying to, get back on track with that, live frugally for a while, plus also Sri Lanka trip, all that. I did well on the Sri Lanka trip, really. It wasn't overly expensive, but still, I mean, it did cost a bit, especially flight tickets. And yeah, I'm going to New Zealand for 2 weeks in June, and New Zealand's not exactly a budget destination. So yeah, I'm just trying to get my finances in order. But given the costs that I had and all that, I've done reasonably well. But at the same time, like I want to get my income up, of course. I work at my current job, I'm working part-time. I want to work full-time now, and I want better pay. Like at my current job, I get paid better than what I worked before. Of course, before I was working at a dairy, and it was minimum wage. This is a bit above minimum wage, and I was very happy when I first got this job. But at the stage I'm at now with the cost of living, I'm like, no, this is not paying enough. I need to get paid more. So yeah, now moving on to location independence. Financial independence, in a sense, it's like I'm not going to get financial independence just by working, say working a job and then getting paid a wage. That's not how it's going to work. I've got to have other sources of income as well. So over the last more than a year now, I have investments going. I haven't touched that. I've just kept on putting money aside. Like every day, every day I invest about $15 into the markets. Yeah, I don't really want to be a finance channel as such, but yeah, it includes like a bit of crypto. Like I had a lot more crypto before. I sold all that, which was good that I did. I did make a bit of a profit on that. But yeah, I'm glad I sold when I did. I still have a bit left. With my current portfolio, it's about 5% Bitcoin, but yeah, not much crypto at the moment. But yeah, just investing in ETFs, stocks, stuff like that. Like I put aside $15 a day. I've set that up just to automatically invest. So yeah, all right, that's my portfolio has steadily been growing there. Good. So that's good. And apart from that, like, yeah, I want to get a full-time position somewhere where I do get paid better, of course. And yeah, my next step with doing that is going to be to get some work with the Rangers, hopefully. Eventually transition into full-time position, and then from there just keep stacking up. But apart from that, the elephant in the room, of course, is content creation, and that ties into location independence. Because my main goal is not necessarily financial independence. Yes, like I want financial independence to be a byproduct of what I do. Of course I want that, because that essentially gives you the freedom to be able to then really do what you want, live the life you want. Money isn't everything. No, that's true. That's true. Money is not everything. It doesn't buy happiness. But at the same time, if you don't have to worry about money, that really takes that extra burden off your shoulders. So I do want financial independence. But what my main goal is location independence. I don't just want financial independence. That's basically where I'm financially secure. I don't have to worry about money. But if the way that I get there is tied to a specific location, I don't want that. I want location independence, basically where my ability to make a living, to earn money, and yeah, to achieve, say, financial independence, I don't want that tied to a specific location. So if I'm like, even if I work a job and it gets paid well, but you know it's based at a certain location and I'm stuck there, like I don't want that. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to see more of the world, and I don't just mean in terms of, say, all right, I'll just take a holiday a few weeks a year here and there, but then the rest of the year I'm stuck somewhere. I don't want to live that way. like some people, they don't have that same curiosity. They don't have the, I guess you could call the travel bug. That's fine. That's fine. Some people are perfectly happy. They grow up in their hometown and they just stay there the rest of their life. They're perfectly happy and content. That's great. But for myself, that's not really what I want. And I thought for a while that, while that content creation, making videos would be the way for me to get out of that. And specifically on my main channel, making travel videos. That hasn't really worked out. It hasn't. My channel is pretty much dead at this stage. Really, I'll admit, I'm quite disappointed with how my Sri Lanka videos have performed. I really thought they would do a lot better. There's many reasons for that I can go into, but at the stage I'm at now, like I'm still have videos from the trip to go through, and I'll still put them together, post them, but afterwards I am going to switch it up. I'm definitely not giving up on content creation. I really enjoy making videos. One of the reasons that I started up this channel was to keep practicing speaking. Like one way in which content creation has really helped me has been my speaking. Yeah, it's helped me improve my speaking skills a lot. I'm not always the clearest in terms of when I speak to people, right? Like my mind is always going a million miles an hour. And sometimes like my words come out jumbled, I stutter a bit. These videos, it's a lot better but when I'm actually out in public or I have to interact with, like, there's a lot of people around, I get a bit of social anxiety. I do. Nowhere near as bad as I did, but I do get social anxiety. I do stutter. And yeah, my mind is always racing. So yeah, making these videos, and especially vlogging in public, like on my main channel, that has helped me a lot. But if I don't make regular videos and I stop filming for a while, I'll get rusty again. So that's one reason why I started up this channel, just to keep that going. So yeah, I thought, all right, make travel content. That's going to be the way I'm going to succeed on YouTube. And then, yeah, that will be the way to go. I didn't necessarily want to become a full-time YouTuber, but I wanted to get monetized and that to be a source of income, and that can contribute to being able to work and travel. But it hasn't worked out so far. To the stage I'm at now, I realize, hey, maybe the type of videos I've been making there, the travel vlogs, maybe that's not the niche for me. Sure, it might not be the niche. Like I watch a lot of travel videos, I enjoy it, but maybe it's not the niche type of content I am meant to make. This channel here is it's a second channel. It's where I can just ramble on about whatever's on my mind. It's a bit of a personal journal in a sense. Just sharing ideas and opinions on certain topics. But yeah, I don't exactly know where the main channel will go once I run out of things to post. But I'm not gonna make those same type of videos. I definitely want travel to be a part of it, where, all right, I'll travel new places, but yeah, perhaps I shouldn't focus so much on just showing places I'm going, like not just make regular travel vlogs. Combine it more with, philosophy, spirituality, self-improvement. My main channel did start off, no, sit, Lara, sit. Yeah, we were going in there before. Now they've put up new signs, it seems. No dogs allowed. All right, fine, we'll lock that up. Someone must have complained or something, because yeah, she likes to always go in there. And now it's no dogs allowed. Fine, I'm fine with that. I don't want to go in there. Where was I? Yeah, so I need to try out different niches, or maybe even get back to what I was doing before. So I started off as a self-improvement channel, but yeah, I don't know, I'm still experimenting, but definitely content creation will be a part of it. And yeah, if I go down the ranger pathway, which I'm fairly sure I will, that will definitely contribute as well, because of course as a ranger you're not just stuck in one place. There's a lot of jobs all around the area. The northern tablelands, northern rivers, New South Wales, and they want to expand operations to the Queensland side. That will give a big area, travel around a bit. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, apart from that, hope you all enjoyed share more thoughts on this topic. Thanks for everyone watching.